What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. So this is a video I've been wanting to do for a couple of months now. Some of the other people I know that do videos and other YouTubers that I chat with, they've done videos similar to this. So today's video is all about some of the best smaller gaming channels of 2019. People that I watch and I enjoy their content, and if you watch my channel, odds are you will too. But before we get into that, there's a couple other things I want to talk about in this video. The first thing is the R-Type Dimensions PS4 release. So for those of you that don't know, Nintendo Life was the first people to talk about it because it's not even up on the Strictly Limited. Who's releasing this game, Strictly Limited Games? It wasn't even on the Strictly Limited website. I got this straight from Nintendo Life. So according to Nintendo Life, R-Type Dimensions, which is a 3D rendered version of R-Type 1 and 2, it's been around for 10 years. It's been around since 2009. It's come out on many systems, PS3, Steam. You can get it on PS4 digitally. But on the 24th of February, which is this month, if you're watching this video in the future, this is irrelevant. But there's going to be two versions, a collector's edition and then a standard edition. According to Nintendo Life, the collector's edition is 50 euros and the standard edition is 25 euros. So you do the math when it comes to US dollars or whatever. That is absolutely incredible. So R-Type Dimensions is pretty much just a remake of R-Type 1 and 2. For those of you that don't know, R-Type 1 and 2 originally came out on the PC Engine as R-Type. It was just broken down into two hue cards. You had to buy the first few levels on one card, then the second few levels on the next. At least I think I own both of the PC Engine versions. I think that's the story anyway. And then eventually the PC Engine released a CD version that had everything all in one disc. So I'm just a huge R-Type fan. Games like Polestar have emulated R-Type's battle system and gameplay, and they were great. The games that emulated R-Type were even great. So I'm super excited to get that game, and hopefully there'll be a copy available when I go to purchase it. But the 24th, guys, remember the 24th of February, R-Type Dimensions is coming out with a physical release on the PS4. Okay, so these are the smaller channels that I watch, and you know, for me, the smaller channels, the ones that talk about the niche content, you know, that stuff's really interesting, and it's like these people make videos about stuff they want to talk about, and it's just very genuine. It comes off as very genuine to me. And you know, one thing, I'll talk about something that really rubbed me the wrong way. I was watching a game, I don't just watch gaming channels, but I was watching a gaming YouTuber talking about some game, like I actually found this today, this game, but let's just use this game for an example. He was like, oh yeah, this game's coming out. I know the exact release date of this game. Yes, it's gonna be amazing. No, I can't tell you that date. No, sorry, I can't. I know what it is though, and it's gonna be amazing, but sorry, I can't tell you. It's like, okay, you know, guy, you know, why even go as far as to even mention that you know, unless you're trying to use it as something to stroke your ego, you know? So I just, stuff like that, it's kind of disingenuous, and it just, you know, I'm not going to watch someone's content just to fuel their ego. But all these channels, you ain't got to worry about that, or mine either for that matter. So the first channel I'm going to talk about, DatGameCollector. So this guy, he's probably the closest YouTuber to me. It's actually one of the first people that reached out to me. You know, cool guy. We chat all the time. Me and him went game hunting. We went to some game stores, you know, out in northern Maryland and Pennsylvania, and you know, found some cool stuff. And he's a wealth of knowledge when it comes to the Xbox. So as far as his channel is concerned, this guy like knows everything Xbox. You know, he knows a lot about like rarity and exclusivity of games, you know, only coming out on one console. And you know, he's really into the PlayStation 4 and the shoot 'em ups, and you guys know that's my favorite genre, and he really likes those games too. So you know, anybody that's into shoot 'em ups, you know, we automatically have something to talk about, you know, right from the get-go. But yeah, watch his channel, DatGameCollector. He's got some pretty good content out, awesome pickup videos he's got out. Next channel, OffTheGrid Gaming. You know, another newer channel, you know, just like me. This is two guys, and they kind of collaborate and talk about like older retro stuff. So one thing I noticed about them, their channel is called OffTheGrid Gaming, and they talk about games that they can do local, and they do like local co-op, like them and their friends, and it's not like that internet co-op stuff that we know today. And I find it very suiting for their channel, and it looks like they have their friends on there, and they have different people on their channel, and it really kind of like spruces things up, and they're just fun to watch. They come across the camera great. And they seem like two really cool guys. We've been chatting a little bit, and I look forward to, you know, seeing what they got in store for 2019. But check their channel out, OffTheGrid Gaming. So the next channel I'm going to talk about is a gaming news channel. If you like channels like RGT85, he's kind of like that, but I think he's a little bit better, honestly. He's funny. He likes memes. Oh my God, he did this video about Pat the NES Punk and Ian, and he put like memes in the video with like a goat, and the goat had like gold fronts or something like that. It was hilarious. I was in tears laughing. But he's got a great gaming news channel, like all the Bethesda stuff and, you know, anything that goes on with AAA games. I don't really play a lot of AAA games, but I like to know what goes on with them. And it's just like watching the news, but for video games. And we all like that video game news stuff. And he reports on it, and he's a newer channel, and he's great. He's Fancy Action Now. Great channel, funny guy. Okay, at my local retro game store today, I got Shining Tears. So you're seeing it before I make a pickups video about it. I mean, I just showed it to you anyway. But this is the last Shining game on the PS2 that I needed, and I really look forward to playing. So hopefully I'll make a video soon telling you guys how good it is, because, you know, if it's bad, I'm probably not going to talk about it on the channel. I don't like talking about bad games. Anyway, oh yeah, so that game store, like today, man, they had all kind of like Neo Geo AES stuff in, and I mean, I got an AES, but I don't got AES money, and I have very few games for the system, but they have Ghostblade in complete in box. At least it looked complete in box, and it's like 200 and some change. Wish I had it, man. Ghostblade. That's one of the games I'm either going to get on the AES or the Neo Geo CD. Cause I got to have all those Neo Geo shooters. So, man, they had a bunch of good games, bunch of good PS2 RPGs today, man. Okay, anyway, we're going to talk about a channel, overseas channel. I think he's in Europe. I want to think England. I'm not sure. And sorry, please, dude, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But God. Retro Dad, Modern Lad. This guy makes great Saturn content. If you like the Sega Saturn, imports on the Saturn, the shoot 'em ups on the Saturn. I mean, me and him have chatted about the shoot 'em ups on the system. You know, the Sega Saturn's one of those systems that really got me into, you know, vertically scrolling and horizontally scrolling. But, you know, I like all shooters really, but those vertical scrolling shooters are some of my favorite out there. But yeah, Retro Dad, Modern Lad, you know, awesome Sega Saturn channel. You know, he talks about games that have not even been released yet. You know, he has a great channel. He doesn't make a lot of videos, at least not lately, but he's got a great channel. You should definitely check him out. And the last channel I'm going to talk about is a guy that he uploads gameplay footage. So his name is Backlogged Games, and he just does, you know, like Let's Plays pretty much. And it's all good JRPGs. And this, oh my God, this guy, I think it's a guy. You know, again, you know, please correct me if I'm wrong. Like, we've just chatted. I don't know what some of these people look like or what they sound like or anything. But from what I've chatted with this person and, you know, messaged them or whatever, they seem really cool. Their taste in video games is impeccable, especially for JRPGs. You know, he uploaded again, I say he, I'm sorry if I'm getting that wrong, but they uploaded a Project Crosszone video, and I love that game, the battle system. I'm not too into the strategy elements of that game. It's good, don't get me wrong, but the actual battle mechanic, the turn-based, timing-based aspect of that game, and they just let me know the other day that they got Super Robot Taisen OG Saga Endless Frontier on the DS, and I just have to say, that is an awesome game. You made a great purchase. That is one of my top 3 favorite RPGs of like all time. It is so good. It's only on the Nintendo DS. And I'll just let you know, Backlogged Gaming, characters from Super Robot Taisen OG Endless Frontier are also in the PS4 release of Super Robot Wars OG Moondwellers, which probably stands for Original Generation. But you have Haken Browning and Ashton from the DS game during that PS4 game. So you might want to check that out. I found it at a GameCon out here on the East Coast, but you can find it online. PlayAsia probably actually they're sold out. You'll find it online. It's like a $50 game. I paid $50 for it, but you'll find it. So I'm assuming that once you finish that DS game, you're going to be interested in the characters. So just look for that on the PS4. Oh, guys, and you know what? I'll tell you about this shooter I found the other day, guys. I've been digging deep into the depths of Japan to find the best shooters, not just to talk about with you guys, but to play myself. I mean, I'm addicted to them. I want to play these games. So I found this excellent shooter. It's so good. Oh my God. It's like if Metal Slug had a baby with a cave shooter, it would be this game. And as a matter of fact, it's this game right here. So if you want to play that game, it's called Battle Traverse. I have a link in the description. You can download it for free and play it on a PC. It is an excellent shooter. I just figure I'd share that with you guys. Anyways, thanks for watching. Now remember to like this video. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, peace out.